Hey, good morning, folks. We are going to continue our work on NPC character token art here for our Spelljammer Combat and Exploration supplement that we'll be publishing online at DMsGuild.com as soon as it is finished. Let me walk through, let me make sure my signal is good, and then I'll walk through my official intro spiel, and then we'll get into it. And then I'll walk through my official intro. Good. And then we'll get through 100 some odd minutes of art this morning, and then we'll be back again tomorrow morning, and we'll be back on Monday, and we're just going to keep hammering away at this until it's done. So let's see. Here's my official intro spiel. My name is Phil Kearney. I create role-playing game supplements that I publish online for you to enjoy. I have been focusing my attention on Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. There are a slew of links in the description down below that leads you to various D&D PDFs that I've produced in the past. They're all 100% free previews, so if go ahead and take a look at them. There's about 150 illustrations among the slew of stuff that I have there. If you're an art enthusiast, you're welcome to check that stuff out. If you are a D&D enthusiast, you are most welcome to read the mechanics as either a DM or a player. They are designed to be the stuff I build. I playtest myself at my own table that runs campaigns run from basically level 1 to 20 for about a 250-hour run, and then we start over with another campaign from level 1 to 20, and we keep cycling that way through time. So I get the opportunity to playtest a lot of this stuff at different tiers of play, and I generally like to hold off on publishing stuff until I do. And so you can check out the stuff there. If you like any of it, consider making a purchase. Otherwise, just enjoy the art and enjoy the day. In addition, I've just posted that I'm live on Twitter. So if you want to follow and get notifications in the future and some art splashes here and there, follow me on Twitter at FILKEARNEY, as in the description down below. Otherwise, best way to follow the channel is to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to help pushing the algorithm forward. Thank you so much for the folks that subscribed yesterday. That was really sweet of you. And I had a blast doing Eberron cartography yesterday, but today we are going to dive into Spelljammer Combat and Exploration. You can check out the Eberron stream from last night. I kind of poked at this a little bit, but this is a 107-page document that we've been building here for the past 139 episodes. Is that right? 145? 100? Where am I at anyway in the time loop? We're at episode 147. So 146 episodes ago, we started exploring what could we do to build better mechanics in Spelljammer based off of character action economy, and Infernal War Machines was the start of it. And so there is my Patreon down below. If you want to support me that way, that's great. But there's links to playtest documents that you can take a look at for not only the martial power system that we develop on Tuesdays at lunch, but also the command system in general, which allows characters to take command of armies, ship crews, and adventure at a larger scale than individuals at the 5 foot on a 5 foot square. So. So we've been building all the artwork that is going to be dropped into this document. Namely, right now we are doing NPC tokens for the different sections in the adventure that Wizards published to showcase Spelljammer called Light of Xaryxis. We have hence rebuilt Light of Xaryxis using the mechanics of the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration system that we've been working on. For our practical application and to showcase how combat and exploration works. So right now we are building a token of a arcane merchant. Arcane is the species, merchant is the profession. It's a color piece here. We should be able to, you know what? I think this guy is at the place where I want to fuse the color and the line art together so that I can duplicate. Merge men there. So now it's a single image that I can zoom in here and grab a very small brush, and we'll go with like around 40% opacity. Yeah, let's go. How does 60 look? 70. Okay. Now we can just chisel away at some of this line art to smooth it into the structure overall. So it has a less choppy look to it. So I want to go up. God, do I really want to go up to? Oh, that's right. This is only a 1 inch token. This is a 300 by 300 pixel space. So it's really small in relation to most of the art that I do, like book covers and stuff that I get commissioned for are typically 300 DPI at like anywhere from 5 to 17 inches in size, which certainly allows for a much deeper detail, a much larger brush size to be able to produce effects. But we are specifically just creating tokens to use in the adventure on a map. So I wanted to go super low poly, low resolution. They are just tokens. In my own game, I just grab images of stuff that fits the mood, the character, or the moments of the game and drop them into virtual tabletop as just, you know, odd-sized tokens. But when I'm creating a product like this for folks to consume and explore, I like to have higher quality assets than just me mucking stuff across the internet. And it's added value for folks that are considering making an investment in the work that I do. These are the kind of assets that I think should be included with products for folks to make use of. And so I like to walk my talk, and here I am attempting to walk my talk. There, now we're starting to get this. Here's our reference pic. He's got that feathery mantle around his shoulders like this. So I'm trying to get a fuzziness going on here, which my cloud blur tool is really good at getting fluffiness. Add in some other color here and there as I feel appropriate. Much like that. Much to do about you. There, now it's starting to have a more Fursley sort of look. It's not the same, it's not the exact same as that. His illustration, his is a little more poofy, but I'm happy with ours as is. I'm not trying to duplicate the work, I'm just trying to create my own. Variants may occur. Grumpy Merchant. He sure is grumpy for a super species. Can we turn that frown upside down? Absolutely not. Now we will repeat this process for the hands and the rest of the body until we're done forever. Amen. I really shouldn't sweat the details too heavily. It is, after all, only 1 inch. But still, I want to do a good job. Sweating the details or not. Just doing some simple structural cleanup here before we bounce on to the next piece. And get some of this fuzziness going on. Just breaking the line a little bit, just choppy. Just a little choppy. There. I want to push out from the structure. Since this line here is representing a shadowy effect, I can drop this in like that, and then I can push this fuzz into the space like that. Create the results that I want. Here. we're taking this this quilting pattern that we have on this garment here. We're trying just to blend it in just a little bit to make it look less like line art and more like fabric seams. And that's just mostly just by just taking a moment just to blend it, very light blend, to pull it into the color of the fabric. Dímela, por favor. Gracias. Shaz McCriv. I'm going to go all the way down here. I'm trying to get a line there. Thank you. A line that you can see that'll stand out a little bit. Fuck all. There. Subtle. Barely even important. Arr. There. I'll clean it down here just a touch. A lot of times texture can be expressed just by how rough the line work is. Like this choppiness here is in this here. I know it reads more like fur than anything else just because of the fluffiness of it, right? And that fluffiness is coming through just the light, the very light smudge effect that we have along the exterior points here to cause that cloudiness. Like yonder. Like yonder. There we go. That. Good. Better good. We'll clean up this buckle gem thing. There. Not bad. Meow. There. And then we'll come in here. Let's do some cleanup with this guy. There. Yes. There. There you go, boyo. Stupid hat and everything. Would you like that? And then we'll drop the opacity. Like that. Merge that down. Merge that down. Arcane. There you go. Not bad. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good token. I'm happy with that. I think I want to mince on it just a little bit further. There. Good enough. There, that's good enough now. I can truly call that far from perfect, but good enough. Nice. All right, cool. I'm happy with the Mercane. Let's see. Next thing I want to work on is first off, let's get him out of the way. We still have Prince Zelith to work on. We have the stupid Artok, which I'm going to do in my own time. The Arakokoro, which I might work on with us as a team. We got Princess Adalia, which I think her face needs some work. Our Ogre Zombie, Vampirate. Rudeledge, the Pirate Pilot, Ghost Commander, Garganhale, Topola's Autognome, Topola herself. Then we have Hestane, the Rieger threat. Fel Aldra, the captain of the Second Breath. Starbo, the Trent that grew the Second Breath. Mr. Finch, Hadozi, first mate. Commander Crux, captain of the Second Breath. We have a Hadozi. What is that? Hadozi crewmate on the galleon fleet that you command before getting to the Rock of Brawl. What are these things called? Githyanki commander. Neogi slave crew. Neogi Umber Hulk. Neogi. What a pretty. Aren't you pretty-eyed? And then the elf pilot. So we're going to work on the elf pilot. And then, so that elf pilot plus all those things we just ran through are the pieces that are left. All these locks on here are things that we finished, like the elf commander, elfin warrior, the plasmoid explorer, thug, Travis, the thug lord, human crewmate, female human passenger, female male passenger. It's not pancake, it's flapjack. Flapjack, the pilot, Captain Sartell. That's our full spread. And of course, you know what we'd worked on previously, the Arcane, which was finished, Thrycreen token, Sauron token, and then we have, again, we loop back into the Artuk and all that other crap. So everywhere I have a lock along these edges are things that I've finished. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So we're going to continue on and see if we can get this elf pilot done. So I'm going to rearrange my seat. Oh my god, I hadn't set a timer on my clock. What I have, like maybe an hour left? Oh my god, an hour and 15 minutes. Wow. We're doing great today, folks. You're doing great. X-Force. Hold on, I just want to make sure I've got my... Okay, great. We got a timer going now. We're going to be good. Hold on. X-Force. What do I want to work on right now? Right now, what I want to work on is Bob. We're going to do some hair. So the way that I do hair, a lot of people do hair. You can see like the glossiness on my hair here in the camera. Where the highlights are hitting, it causes it to basically gloss out, and then you got the shadow area around the curves and away from the light. So I have that same sort of thing going here. It glosses out here in the middle, but then I got strands here to help define separate clumps. And I need to continue defining the clump through here. So I created a duplicate layer in case I fuck something up. But I can continue to cling. Smoothing here. Apparently I need to build some bangs. Bang, 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 bang. So this is a good place for us to be right now. Here's what I had envisioned originally, but that's just, it's too much. It's just, it's too much. It doesn't look right. So I want to go with this more of this page boy look. That smells more piloty to me in general. I'm going to take this base color. this. We gotta do like that. So we're gonna add another layer here. Certainly isn't the prettiest stuff I've ever drawn, but then why would you, if you're gorgeous, why would you be a pilot? Unless you're really obsessed with being a pilot, like Starship Trooper style. It's just a generic pilot token for all those Xaryxis ships, so I'm okay with her as is. There, that feels good. I'm happy with that. Over here like this, and then all right, this is looking a little bit too spaghetti strandish over here, so I'm going to see if I can paint over that and make it betterish. And so I'm doing a line along the edge of the ear to make sure that remains prominent. And then thickening the line a little bit, and now I'm using a smudge brush, my cloud smudge brush here. Sidewise. I could do it. I have, so this brush could pull pixels like this, and the brush can pull pixels like this. That might not have looked much different, but I can use the side of the brush to have a more gentle, it is more gentle than if I were to pull pixels this way. So I have it eraser shape, elongated on purpose. And we're doing a smudging here to do a soft blend along the general form of the body, or the skull. The skull is just a sphere, really. So using those same rules of shading spheres, I can get a decent Oh, I got a eye crusty in the corner of my eye. There. Resolved. So, Hornetico? It's going well, my guy. How you doing, dude? Smudge that down a little bit to get rid of that hard line in there. Want to be a little less pronounced as we go through here and smudging some hair across the way. There we go. Across the universe. A very Christmassy song. It's got that attached to it. Feels very Jingle Bells to me. Yeah, we'll keep this up like that. Now we're going to create another layer with this highlight color. Just going to brush some line work in there as our starting point before we smudge it in. Like that. What's up? Oh, sorry to hear it, man. Okay, sure. We all are a baseline, right? Nice, dude. Nice to hear. I find painting is a great way to escape my own pains. Let's find a darkety dark. Pepper that in there. Another layer to help stack effects. I'm limited on how fine of a what am I trying to say? With only this whole thing is only 300 pixels, so I can't create a ton of hair language, right? Like I'm limited on how strandy. Like what kind of, like all my strands are only 1 pixel wide, and I only have 300 pixels for the entire page. So if I wanted to get super serious about like really glossy and high resolution hair, like with individual strands and stuff going astray here and there, I need to have a much higher resolution image to be able to incorporate that small of a line breadth. So I'm limiting my expectations here. So about like that. I'll take another layer. Like that, and then Something like that. There. It's not amazing, but the resolution is really low, so I'll just take it as it is. I'm going to then blurp, and we'll get out of here. Merge those layers. Merge down. There. Happy with that. Let's go to the next portion. Are these the same? Close. This is based off of the reference image, which is right here. This dude, that is the dorkiest of dorky looking elf priests like fucking ever. So the elf priests are the pilots of the ship. A, I hate that hat. She's never going to wear it. But B, he just looks like a dork patrol. So, but I took the basic format of the clothing that he has and rebuilt it here as something that she could be wearing, sitting in the seat. So, elf priests are the pilots, using the standard rules of 5th edition Spelljammer. Pilots are supposed to be spellcasters. So, I guess a cleric makes as much sense as anything else to have in the pilot seat for the Xaryxis ships. I would have gone like with an arcane archer, or not an arcane archer, like an eldritch knight or something. But that's just me being picky. Plus, eldritch knights technically aren't NPC options. It's a character archetype, not an enemy. Very important distinction there. I'm nitpicking that stuff here real quick. Hold on. Good. Highlight. Let's go here. There we go. Smudging this coloration in to get the lighting effect going with the curve of the folds in the garment, but I don't want to do any kind of high texturing or anything. So I'm just working this color highlight into the form that we've implied. And that will help reinforce the line curve stuff that we got going on here. There. Doesn't have to be too complicated. So I draw a line here for the highlight, and then I pull at it downward to fade it into the garment so that it looks like a curve. Like that. Smudge in the line, pull down the line towards the garment in the direction that that's basically folding or draping. Just like that. There. Let's highlight again. So this hip here with her leg crossing in her lap, since I'm cutting off the angle of perspective, you can't really see her other leg underneath here or how they kick over each other. You know, folded leg style. But considering the limited scale of the token, I valued her being a little closer into the camera than having a full body view in the chair. Plus, I didn't really want to have the pain of having to figure out all the angles of sitting in the chair from here down to the floor. So I'm not really interested in floors. Let's drop this down some more, like that. There. Same fading techniques, pulling the color in the direction of the fabric draping. Since it's her leg crossing over her other leg, the fabric is going this way as opposed to down. So that's why I'm dragging the pixels. I'm blending vertically, but I'm pulling the shadow overall horizontally with the leg. I want to actually drop that into darker, like that, into darkness. Again, pulling the shadow in the direction of the fabric draping, which is horizontally because of crossing your leg. God, I'm leaning into my picture. Pull back, Kearney, pull back. There. That'll do. Good enough. Right. Draping, like curving around the knee here. Not really calling attention to it because it goes off the page, but the physics are true, so we gotta take that into account. There. Subtle though, not overwhelming the image. Let's see, darkness back here in the pocket. Can afford to merge this down now. Here is a separate layer now that we can be abusive. And this shadow pocket in here, darken that bits up. And since these values between the, I know this red, that's not very red at all, is it? Oh yeah, it isn't. Fuck you. All right, well, good news. There we go. Good news, everyone. Smudge that in. There. There, and then we can highlight here. that. Another splotch of dark. Use this form shadow here. There. Get out of here, loser. No one likes you. I need... Let's see if we can do something here. We'll merge that down. It belongs. Next. There. Good. Good. Now, let's grab. There's this there's this scale pattern that's going on this stuff that I am not properly representing, and I think I'm going to have to be content with that limitation just because of the scale of image that we're working with. Sleepy. I wanted to get some of these highlights in here, and then we can start inferring that pattern through the highlighting effect. There. Okay, these are all lining up. Now let's go in here and look at this. It's a strong highlight. That's a good one. There, some really basic highlights. Because you're basic. You're basic. I don't think I'm going to bother with the high texturing effect. My gut's telling me don't. So I'm going to listen to my gut for now. It's usually pretty damn good. We can. There. Man, I'm pretty happy with that. I got to work out the chair though, so I think I'm gonna stitch her shut. We can ungroup that. Pilot. Good. Now I get the chair. I actually want to pop. I know this is really basic structure. It's super basic. I am not really trying to draw attention to the helm itself at all, and I think how drab it is on accomplishing that goal with spades, so cheers. Yes, sir. This will be our last 20-minute burst. But I think we're going to be okay with the chair. Well, that was kind of interesting. Let's do that. Yeah, it's gonna work out. So let's do. Let's just be abusive. Let's just do this. Let's completely take that back and realize that we're on the wrong fucking on the wrong layer before I start crying. And so let's do that again like this. And then we'll fade this in. We'll do that, and then we will select inverse and delete. Chair. We'll do that. There. I think I'm content with this. Fairly content with this. Let's merge let's do that, and then duplicate that, and then merge that, and then conceal that, and then go back, and then also, and then also. Venom, 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 venom. You ain't gonna know what hit 'em. Just do some spot cleaning here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here because good enough. Damn it, it won't let me. It's just, one more thing. I'm like, why? It says, we have not yet reached our final form. It's like, yeah, I'm good with that. Elf Pilot, and that finishes that that entire block. So now I can lock that entire block of arts. And where are we at? Let's work on the Aarakocra art a little bit more. It's still pretty fucking rough. I'm running out of steam this morning, apparently. How long have I been doing this? For an hour or so? Hour 116. You know what? My gut's telling me to cut. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here. That's it's only been an hour. My apologies, but this is this is where my heart told me to stop today. So I'm going to stop here for now. And apparently, I guess I have something I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know what it is yet, but my heart told me I shouldn't be here. So I'm going to stop here for now. And I'm going to be back on in the morning. I'll be back in 25 and a half, 26 some odd hours, something like that. And we'll continue. You know, honestly, I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to do this. If I get, if Ukulele Bar gives me feedback about the cover painting that I'm building for him, we'll work on that Bob Ross style. But if I don't get a confirmation to move forward with that yet, honestly, don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to leave it open. So. But I will be back in 26 some odd hours. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I appreciate you. And I will see y'all on the other side. Weird that I'd be cutting out, but I guess it is what it is.